Hello world, my name is Joe Hall. When I write my name down, it's Joseph Lorenzo Hall. Where am I from? It's kind of complicated. I'm Hispano, which means my family was in Colorado and New Mexico before Mexico existed. I've lived all over the Southwest. I was born in Albuquerque, lived in Midland, Texas, Albuquerque, New Mexico to finish high school, Flagstaff, Arizona for undergrad, Berkeley, California for graduate school, and since getting my PhD, I've lived here in Jersey City, New Jersey. My mission in life, until recently, has been pretty simple: to help people. However, I've refined that a bit in the last year, and now my mission is to help people and build things. The modification reflects my desire to really do practical good, to do things on the ground to help people live their lives better. I come from a bookish and intelligent family, so for the longest time, I naturally considered academia as the most promising way for me to help people. That's resulted in 2 master's degrees and a PhD and a bunch of scholarly output, but I'm still not so sure I'm on the right track to achieve the larger goal. Of course, helping people and doing things is not a particularly difficult mission. In fact, every day when I interact with the world and people around me, I consider those interactions as opportunities to help people, to educate, to be educated, and to be helped myself. In my work, I've worked on electronic voting technology and election administration, a particularly vexing aspect of government work that faces serious issues, but that will likely remain the begging orphan, so to speak, of government functions, with a desperate need for attention, but competing for decreasing funding. I recently started to work in privacy and security of health information technology, also an extremely vexing arena, but one where it might be said there's almost too much money and too little coherent reform. Not sure what I'll do next, but science policy seems like a great way to truly live up to my life mission. I suppose the thing that worries me the most about our collective future is the growing lack of predictability. It used to be that one could do certain things, learn certain skills, and get certain degrees, and be confident in stable employment, paying a mortgage, raising kids and such. Now to my generation and the next generation, none of that's certain. Obviously, we don't need predictability to live, and that's probably the most basic aspect of life denied to people in developing economies. But it makes for some anxious thoughts from those of us like myself that are fastidious planners. I am hopeful, though, hopeful for 2 reasons. First, the flip side of the coin of predictability is randomness and living in the moment. True randomness is harder and harder to come by in our technological evolution, and ideally, randomness represents an unbiased direction, free from control. Second, at heart, I'm somewhat of a utopian and believe if there's one truth about the future, we help each other in life, or the more brutal force of natural selection will breed those of us that help others out of the gene pool. My wife and I were born without wisdom teeth, so we're advanced evolution, so to speak, of Homo sapiens. But we're getting old, and we may very well continue to choose not to breed, so I guess the dice is in our collective hands.